So I got The Artist's Way. I heard about the book through a few friends. I also heard about the book because I saw that Doechii recorded her experience with the book. I've not seen those videos, but I do have some friends who've seen the videos and who got the book. And I've read like a few lines from a friend's book, and it looked like something that may help me. It probably would help me. Um, I have talked a lot about finding my voice as an artist and like discovering what my style is as an artist. And I've found that tattooing and opening the tattoo studio has helped me identify a voice for myself, at least in the tattoo space. Like I kind of have an idea of what my style is or what I like to do or what I like to create. But I'm interested to see how this book helps me because I just read through the introduction. I haven't gone any further yet. I haven't started the actual book, page one. I just made it through like the prelogue and introduction. Prelude? Prelogue? I don't know. And so far, this is my problem. This is my problem. I will go into things and have this like, it's ego is what it is, because I'll think sometimes like, oh, I already know this. I already do that. But also, it's not 100% ego because a lot of these things I do already do. And I have already learned in some respect through my own experiences and applied that while opening up the tattoo studio. I quit my 9 to 5 that was paying me very well to open a tattoo studio. I took the leap. I dared myself to do it and did it. So that's what I was reading in in the introduction. Like Julia Cameron was saying that she's gotten uh, letters from people, like testimonials from people who are like, I dared myself to do it and I did. Like all it took was daring yourself to do it. And I feel like I've done that in at least in my career, like aspect, like making art my career or my life, really, not even my career, but just like being an artist and being a creative and living through my creativity, like in making that my part of my identity. Because like she says in the book, we are all creative. I believe that to my core. I'm not in a place where I don't know that, or where I don't see the creativity in everyone, or I don't see the creativity in myself, but I am in a place where I feel like I mean, we're always constantly expanding, but I know that I can be expanded, and I know there are things that are blocking me as well. We talk about blockages in the book, or she talks about blockages in the book. And so I'm just really curious to see how this helps me. I know it will, but I'm going into it with the mindset of like openness to receive whatever I'm meant to receive here. But also, I'm not in the place that I was where I feel like if I got this book 4 years ago, I feel like it would be kind of like a spiritual awakening or like some big grand transformation, taking me out of like lack mindset and like addiction and like all these things that I still very much am tackling, battling through, like unlearning today, but I'm just in a very different place than I was 4 years ago. I have very different tools now than I did 4 years ago, and I have an openness that I didn't have 4 years ago. So I'm curious just to see like how much farther this is going to take me, because I feel like I'm already on an upward trajectory. So I'm open like to whatever. I know the one thing that is coming up for me with this is like being sober, and that's something that I've been also grappling with and like battling through for years, like since freshman year of college. I think I've been having the conversation of like conversations about addiction and how that applies to me and in my life and how it's showing up for me in my life. So um yeah, it's kind of just I've bounced around from like thing to person to thing to substance to thing to person to thing to substance, like my whole what seems like life, but at least my adult life. So I know that that's going to be something that comes up, and I know it's like scary, but not, because I've been sober and I enjoy being sober. I love being sober, but when you're using a substance, it makes you forget that. Like, being sober is a good thing and feels good. So, without further ado, I'm about to start it. I'll be back with some updates after the first section.